Hello everyone, my name is Yang Zheng and this video is about grammar. Okay class, since no one have questions over the agenda, we will move to adverb of frequency, okay? Can someone please tell me what is adverb of frequency? Yeah, Max? Okay, how often an action happens? Anyone else? Mia? Okay, how many times something occurs? You two are correct. Well done. Adverbs of frequency mean the frequency of an action. Okay, so class, which question should we use adverbs of frequency to answer? Yeah, Alex. To answer how often. Correct. Frequency adverbs is used to answer the question, how often do you do something? You get it? Okay. All right. Now look at the screen. Do you see the chart? Okay. Now we are gonna go over the chart. Do you see 3 columns here? Yeah. The first column is the percentage. The second column is adverb of frequency words. And the third column is examples. Okay, now we're gonna go one by one. The word indicates 100% is always. The example is I always study after class. So in this case, it means that I study after class all the time. So always means all the time. You get it? Okay. Next one is 90%. Usually is the adverb frequency. Example is I usually walk to work. For example, out of 10 days, you walk to work 9 days. And the last day, you drive to work. Do you get what I mean? Yeah? Alright. Moving to 80%. Can someone please explain the example I normally get good marks? Okay, please raise your hand. Yeah? I see Lily. Okay, you did well in 8 exercises and you didn't perform well in the other 2? Correct. Okay, now 70%. The words are often and frequently. The example is I often read in bed at night. And 50% sometimes. I sometimes sing in the shower. 30% occasionally. I occasionally go to bed late. So class, based on the chart, what are the different ways to say this sentence? Can someone please tell me? Yeah, Gavin. Okay. I don't occasionally go to bed early. So you change the word late to early and you add do not in the sentence. Yeah, correct. Anyone else? Yeah, Bella? I often go to bed early. Excellent. So 100 minus 30 equals 70, right? So in this case, instead of saying occasionally, you can use often. Do you get it? You good? Alright. Now 10%, 5%, and 0% are similar. The examples are I seldom put salt on my food. I hardly ever get angry. Vegetarians never eat meat. Okay, please remember that never means not at all, which means negative already. So please don't use not with it, okay? For example, I do not never eat meat. This sentence is not acceptable. Do you get it? Okay. You good? Alright. Now look at the sentence structure rules, okay? So the first one is subject plus adverb plus main verb. The example is Daniel always passes his exams. So in this case, the adverb is always and the main verb is passes. And always stays before main verb. You get it? And the next one is subject plus be verb plus adverb. So the example is he is always happy. In this case, always stay after the be verb, which is, correct? Alright, so can someone please give me an example with the adverb frequency stays before the main verb? Yeah, Lily. I usually hang out with my friends. Correct. So usually stays before hang, which the main verb of the sentence, correct? Okay, how about the be verb before the adverb frequency? Okay, I see Mia. She's normally talkative. Correct. So normally stays after be, which is. She is normally talkative. Okay. Now I will give you two sentences. You guys will tell me whether it's acceptable or not, okay? Yeah. The first sentence is sometimes I do dishes. And the second sentence is I read books sometimes. Okay. What do you think? Is it acceptable or not? Okay, please raise your hand if you have an answer, okay? Yeah, I see Bella. You think it's acceptable because sound natural? Okay. Anyone else? Nick. No, because we just learned that frequency adverb need to stay before the main verb. Okay. Well, in English, there are always exceptions. So in this case, it's correct. So often, sometimes, usually, occasionally can stay at the beginning of a sentence, and often and sometimes can stay at the end of a sentence. You get it? Okay. Now, each person gonna think of one sentence having frequency adverb at the beginning of a sentence and the other sentence with frequency of adverb at the end of a sentence. Okay? Alright. You guys have 3 minutes. Let's begin. Okay, time's up, class. Can someone please tell me some examples? Okay. Sam. Sometimes I travel with my sister. That's lovely. Okay. The other one is my mom goes to church often. Correct. So sometimes I travel with my sister. Sometimes stay at the beginning of a sentence. And my mom goes to church often. Often stay at the end of sentence, right? Okay, well done. Now someone else, please. Okay, see, Ava. Usually my brother cooks for me. Yeah, usually stay at the beginning of a sentence. That's really nice of him. Okay. And my friends lets me borrow her car sometimes. She must really trust you, right? Okay. So here, sometimes stay at the end of a sentence. So everyone got it? We good, class? Alright.